guys, welcome back to another channel. I've been very quiet on the YouTube channel making videos. A lot of things has been shifting and changing in my life and around the cars and whatever. No work has really been done, only on the Mark IV, which had some coolant and oil leaks fixed, some maintenance. I did do half of the job myself and the rest I sent away due to not having the time. But today we're dropping the car off at the panel beater. Anish would be so kind to repair all the rust for me. So I'm not painting the whole car, we're only repairing rust. We're doing it in pieces because I want to do most of it myself. So you will just be repairing the rust. I'll show you guys shortly the rust you will be repairing under the windscreen, under the car, on the, let's call it the sill. And then I found out later on as I was doing work, the car had a bit of a front knock. Somebody knocked the front and repaired it very badly. The front of the chassis leg has shifted maybe a mil or two, and the valence is not lining up. The fenders don't line up. I don't know how I didn't see this. They made extra holes to bolt the fenders up. It doesn't line up in front. The valence is rusted. So I bought a new valence of cradle, front cradle, not a valence. I bought a new cradle and Anish will be installing that, making sure the chassis leg is pulled straight and fixing the rust. He won't be fixing the rust on the boot lid because I'm changing it. I have a boot lid. I'll show you guys that in this video. But I'll show you guys now the panel work you will be doing on the car today. So this is how the Citi car is standing. It's a new standing position, bear in mind. This is probably the third night it's standing here, hasn't moved. The only thing that's changed on the car is the front tires, because it was touching everywhere. I put some 165, 45, 16s on. But this is a car. Licensed and standing online. I have been driving the car a bit for quite some time since while the Mark IV was standing. But Anish, so Muller's panel beaters will be fixing this. He will be fixing this. He will be changing the front cradle behind the bumper and the grill. I got a new grill. He will be putting a new grill on. I haven't got a new light yet. He will be changing this fender, which I maybe saw in the first video, the rust. He will be changing that, and both driver's and passenger side there is a seam that is welded on these cars that if you don't jack it in the right point, that seam bends. Yeah, so as I was saying, that seam bends and it starts exposing bare metal. So it's starting to rust. I'm not sure how far it's going into the floor. It's not that far, but it's literally just on the seams both sides. So that will be repaired, because to me that's structural. So same like the chassis leg in the front valence, structural. Underneath the car is also very much structural, and if you don't take care for it now, it will just end up rusting the entire floor. And I've had a Golf rust on the floor and it's not a nice job. Sorry for the TV box, but this is the cradle. So the cradle will be going to Anish. We'll have the car probably for a week. I'm giving myself a week, and then once those problems are sorted, I can start figuring out what am I going to do with painting this car. I'm wanting to redo those wheels ASAP. Don't know how am I going to get that right. The one cap is at work. I just use it for measuring purposes. But I'll figure out the wheels. How am I going to make it work? Might get another set that needs a little work, and then I'll redo it and then sell it, and to redo this one and put it back on with exactly how I want it. But yeah, let me get done and take the car to Anish. Here we we are. We're at Muller's Auto Body. They will be sorting out the rust on the car for the meantime. I'm a bit late because I had a bit of a detour, so I want to do the TSW wheels over, so I got these Valk reps at a good price. So I'm going to be driving on these wheels for a bit while I do the TSW wheels over. Possibly keep it, not sure. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, so I will be giving you guys updates in this video of the process of Anis and his work. But for the meantime, I'll say goodbye to the car and I'll catch you guys later on. So hey guys, just a little bit of an update. I dropped the car yesterday, Monday, by Muller's Auto Body. I'm gonna head there now. They got quite far. The car stripped. We can see the extent of the damage on the chassis leg and the fender mount and all of those type of panels that is damaged that I couldn't see because obviously the fender and the bumper and the battery and everything was on. So yeah, I'm gonna head there quickly. I'll show you guys the process and the progress that I have made. I'll see you soon. The Rasta man's making it straight. This is the leg that I saw was kinked due to a front knock. You can only really see it with the panel off because as you can see the battery trays here, and then I see here so there's a kink which is running down, and on the inside which I need to pull straight. This is the old front panel. You can see the mounting point is like very rusted. Okay, obviously cut it a bit off, and then this is the new panel that will be going on the car. But yeah, as a go, I'll keep you guys updated, but currently this is what we're sitting with. So yeah guys, I just wanted to show you they bent it, whoever prepared the car previously. Okay, that one looks a little straight, so I couldn't buy the bracket loose, so I just bought the whole stiffener, and I got some new indicator lights, but I think I'll install this myself. There's a park light in, but yeah.
Eventually.
So yeah guys, we're back here at the Muller's Auto Body. The Rasta man got the chassis leg straight. To compare it to the side. Stuffing is on. He did pre-align the front cradle. So I think the only part he's struggling with is in the knock. This panel shifted somehow because it's not all the way forward like the left side. So he just needs to get this for the fender to line up the previous funnel beaters. Just slotted the fender for it to fit on. So that means that the cradle doesn't really line up here either as well. But both the fenders is off. That wheels is on the car. I need to take the other wheels home. And then another thing is the rust here is quite bad. There's a hole here. Looks like it was repaired already very badly. You can see body filler. And then a little bit on that side. But the Rasta man will sort that out. Yeah, just a slight update. I'll give you another update as it goes.
A few attempts later.
At this point I stopped going to our knees to check up, and I just thought to myself, let them do their work, and I'll show you guys some photos of the work that he was doing. Yeah, that's him just fitting the front panel, not welding it up, just making sure everything fits perfectly. Yeah. fix the rust around the windscreen. These are the photos he sent me of the rust when it was grinded down. They welded it, put new plates in wherever the plate was rotten, folded up and sprayed it satin black. One is done. And he's just kind enough to paint the other fenders for me as well. So I'm gonna give you a slight breakdown as to what all he done. So as you can see, there is a new grille on the car. It doesn't have a silver chrome strip around it. The only reason is because I initially wanted to paint it red. The bumper was back on. I haven't installed the indicator lights, I'll leave that for another video. As you can see, he repaired the rust around the windscreen. I'll put the picture of the process up. And he just painted it a satin black. The reason why satin black is because the rest of the car's clear coat is fading, so satin black would have been perfect. And then here so as well, repaired. So he cut out all the rusting plates. He welded plates in, he used metal filler, filled it, shaped it, and then body filler, and then primer, and painted it. The rest of the work would be this. So this fender and lip was rusted. It had a dent in from someone jacking it up on the wrong spot. He cut it actually out, pulled it straight, welded it back, stone chipped it, and painted it. The rest of the work would be the front panel, which I'm going to show you now. There was some work on the passenger floor where it had a dent in from someone jacking it up in incorrect position. They knocked that down for me, seam sealed it on the underside because the seam sealer kind of broke, and then just a light stone chip over it. This fender was also replaced. It was white, I'm sure you could see. I'll show you a picture in the top. He put it on, he painted it, lined it up, painted it. Also satin black. And then, lastly, and he's replaced the front panel. I brought the front panel, brand new front panel. He put it on. He pulled that chassis leg straight. So as you can see, can't actually see the stiffener bolts in correctly. The fender lines up correctly. The battery is not leaning. So he also just primed and put satin black on the front panel. I'll put the image up of the fitment and fitting process, welded it in. The walls, welded it there, put some seam sealing in there. So initially the car is going to be painted with the engine bay at a later stage. So that's why we're just putting primer and satin black on, just to have the car black and have everything looking uniform instead of being different colors. I'm happy with everything lining up, how it's lining up. It's lining up much better than it was with a bent chassis leg and messed up front panel. Put some coolant in and started the car, and bubbles your uncle. These wheels, I'm not sure if I'm feeling them, to be honest with you. There's some form of Valk reps. I paid a very good price for them. I was told that it's not buckled and the tires are good. I was lied to. This tire that's in front of us is very bad. It's making the whole steering wheel straight. So I'm trying to get a second-hand tire just to drive on so long while I drop the TSWs off for sandblasting. So that concludes all the work done by Muller's Auto Body Express. Don't forget to like and subscribe.